Welcome to Andi-Co. I'm David Jones, and today I'm going to be talking about the Liebherr Barrique WKb 4611 single zone wine cellar. Now, as you can see from this particular unit, solid door. Now, the Barrique range is black, so black door, black side panels, black on the top, perfectly matching in with pretty well any decor and designed to complement the Liebherr stainless steel range. This particular model is a 195 bottle capacity unit. Now, when we talk about wine cellars and bottle capacity, it's always measured on a 750ml Bordeaux bottle, and that's a standard across the board, so 195 bottle unit. The first thing you'll notice is that we have the control panel mounted at the top. So whatever's happening inside, we can see the temperature, we can adjust the temperature, and we can turn it on and off from the control panel at the top. Very good design and very easy to see. Also, we have a key lock on this unit, lockable door. And the important thing is, when we fill this with wine, we have a huge investment, so it's a good idea to have the door locked to keep any unwanted intruders out. So door lock, very, very important. Now, when we go inside the unit, the first thing that you'll notice is a small light comes on so it can illuminate through, so when we're actually selecting our wines we can see labels, etc. Now, as I mentioned originally, this is a single zone unit. It is designed for long-term storage. Now, we can actually mix Grand Cru champagnes, red wine, white wine, rosés, and store them all at the same temperature, generally accepted around about 11 degrees. But when we're long-term storage, any wine can be stored into this in this unit and kept at that single temperature. So temperature range with this unit is between 5 and 20 degrees. So we can use it for serving temperatures, but generally it's accepted, being a solid door, it's designed for storage temperatures. Humidity is extremely important, especially when we're talking about long-term storage. The Liebherr wine cellars are set between 50 and 80% humidity. Now, if we have a well-built subterranean, just before we go on, door alarm. Obviously the door is open. This alarm will let me know that. For the purpose of the exercise, I'll turn that off. But that basically means a really good safety feature. So if we accidentally leave the door ajar, it will let us know and we can attend to it straight away. Back to humidity. A really well-built subterranean wine cellar will have an average of about 65%. So when ours are set between 50 and 80, that average is 65%. So it does alter because of ambient humidity, but the idea is to keep it at 65%. The important thing for humidity is we look after our corks and our seals and our labels. If the cork dries out, air will get in. If it expands, we can actually get wine out through the cork. Even when we have wine under screw cap, it still has a seal, and we still need to make sure that it's at the right humidity so it doesn't dry out and draw air in and spoil our wine. Also with humidity with labels, too much moisture, obviously we can get mouldy labels and they can rot, and then obviously that's detrimental to the value of the wine. So humidity is extremely important that it be kept at that 65%. When we have a look inside, you'll notice that the shelving that we use in the Liebherr wine cellars is actually natural beech wood, and it's untreated. There are no stains, there are no varnishes. The important thing there is we're not introducing any foreign odours into the unit, so natural beechwood. Also, when we talk about the beechwood shelves, it allows the bottle to rest comfortably and evenly. Especially when we're talking about long-term storage, the wine needs to rest evenly, and these timber shelves will do that for us, so very, very important. Down in the base of the unit, we have an activated charcoal filter. Because wine cellars breathe, we need to make sure that we don't get any foreign odours in, so the activated charcoal filter will filter out any odours that are coming in from outside and make sure that the air inside the unit is kept pure. As I mentioned, we have a light. There's no light inside because, being a solid door, it's obviously not there for display, it's just there so that we can actually see the labels. But down in the base of the unit, our compressor is mounted on rubber mounts or rubber buffers. When a compressor starts up, it vibrates, and that's the nature of the beast. We don't want that vibration into the cabinet, and we don't want it disturbing our wines. So being on a rubber buffer means that when the compressor does move, we don't have that problem transferred into the cabinet. So recapping, Liebherr, black design, door, solid door, control panel, top mounted so we can see the temperature, Key lock at the top, very important, so we can lock the door and protect our investment. When we look inside the unit, temperature control. Temperature ranges between 5 and 20 degrees, so we can set it at any temperature to suit any type of wine for serving or all wines for storage. Humidity inside set between 50 and 80%, so an average of 65, which is perfect to look after our wines. Shelving, natural beechwood untreated, no stains, no varnishes. Charcoal filter mounted in the unit, so when it's actually breathing, it's filtering out the air and making sure that the air is pure inside. Light, obviously there's no light inside, being a solid door unit, so it's a top mounted light which allows us to see the labels when we open the door, very important. Compressor is mounted down in the base of the unit on rubber mounts or rubber buffers, so that when the compressor starts up and vibrates, which they do by nature, we don't get that vibration transferred into the cabinet of the unit. So that's the Liebherr Barrique WKb 4611 single zone solid door wine cellar with a bottle capacity of 195 Bordeaux bottles.